Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Enjoying some coffee if you couldn't hear. So I go to pick the fam up at the airport in the wee hours of the morning, well, the middle of the night. So I thought, let me make another changing video while I have some quiet, although the puppies may be barking to come in soon. I wanted to get this girl into something. I'm going to put her into something a little different. You've seen the outfit before on, I think it was on Niklaus. It's a little less girly actually, but I just want to see how it fits her. But can you believe how cute she looks? I started changing her yesterday morning and I kind of got stopped in my tracks. She looks like she's got some little, I've been finding like little leftover hairs from her haircut. I do need to rinse her off. But I started changing her and I got halfway done and she looked so cute I just stopped. Look at this belly. My little Miss Sparrow. Her hair's a little, kind of looks a little staticky almost. So we're gonna just dampen it a little bit once we get her changed. I think I could just look at her for a whole day straight. There's this weird thing, I don't know if it ever happens to you guys, there's like this, sometimes I'll look at one of my dolls and they're so cute and I just want to like squeeze them up, and then I do, and then like, well, what I'm about to say, like, nothing happens. I'm not thinking there's anything's gonna happen, but there's this, almost this point of like fulfillment or consumption that like you can't quite get there. I don't know how to describe it. I guess it's kind of when you say you're so cute I want to eat you up. I just can't stand it. And her little, look at that chubby little belly. Oh, what a day. It was a really very busy day. I was up at 4:30 this morning. I had to catch a train. I was at the train station a little bit before 6. But due to some parking challenges, didn't end up taking a train until 6:35 into Chicago for a breakfast, business breakfast, networking thing. And then I had another meeting a few blocks away, and then I barely made it back to the midday train, the last morning train. The next one was like 2 hours later, but I made it. Got back to my car, came back to let the dogs out, went into the office and worked, came back, picked up some groceries, got home, packed up some shipments for the business, got those to the post office, and then I came home and made some coffee, got this little girl set. So she's laying in the Moses basket. I thought, well, she's already all set up in here. Why get a whole setup going? I have had several people ask me about Sparrow, what kit she is, who her artist is, and all that. So I'll share that in case you haven't seen her before or haven't caught the previous videos. So Sparrow is the Nova sculpt. She was sculpted by Lillian Breedveld and then poured by Claire Taylor and painted by an artist named oh my goodness, Virginia Comish. And then her hair was rooted recently by Lazara Brito. So she's been to 4 artists for 4 different elements of her. You cutie girl. Okay, come here. I'm gonna put her, some of you may remember this, into this Hatley sleeper. I bought this on a sale from Christine UK. And as she tells me, these are very, very limited edition pieces. Like there are only a few of these, and sharks are one of my first loves. So we'll probably lose the pink background. Actually, let's do that now. When we get her into this, I want to see how she looks in it. I really like the different, they're like blues and teals in the colors of the sharks. They're all different kinds of sharks, and Sparrow has blue eyes, so they don't pick up as very blue on the camera. They pick up pretty dark on the camera usually, but. So this is a 0 to 3 month size sleeper. I'm not sure if I said that already. So, and I wish I could remember. I think I had it on Niklaus, and he's tiny. So, the tricky thing with these legs, besides the fact that they're so long, is that they're also elastic around the ankle, which I think is genius because the feet like to slip off the babies, especially if there's some room. However, with her being silicone, you can't just like shove it in there. There's no leverage. This one, this side, the zipper is on, so it's down almost to the foot. So how's your week been, everybody? Oh my goodness, I'm like baby challenged today. It's a bit tricky. Why am I having so much trouble? Part of it's because I have her in this basket. Oh my goodness. I hope you're all having a nice laugh. I know I am. Okay. So what I like to do with socks, and I forgot last time I put socks on her too, so apparently I'm out of practice, is turn it inside out and grab the little footsie and then roll the sock, or the foot in this case, onto the foot. There. If I just started out that way, life would have been simpler. So it's been a good week. It's been a very busy week. It's been a very cold week. Luckily, we really haven't had any snow. I think it's going to be in the 40s this weekend, but it's going to rain, but that's okay. We could have a hurricane. I think I'd be okay with that if it would be above 30 degrees. Lots of new babies going on. Tasha over at Pixie Mommy's Reborns had a box opening yesterday, and a big surprise coming like Saturday, I think. So make sure you watch out for that. And then Ashley just had a box opening today. Make sure you head over and check that out. That was really awesome. I think my brain's a little fried to have too much to talk about that's very interesting right now. Oh, it's not really happy. It's not really something happy to talk about. But I was thinking about those things that happen that kind of bring perspective to some of the things that I let myself get overwhelmed by or stressed out by or consumed by, I guess I'll say. Like things that I allow to consume my focus and to affect my emotions. There are these things that happen that give you what I call a shakabuku moment. Shakabuku is a term that was used in a great movie called Grosse Point Blank with John Cusack and Minnie Driver and Dan Aykroyd. A shakabuku is a swift spiritual kick to the head that alters your reality forever. And one of the things that has done that recently for me, it's only about a week or so ago, really sad story. 17-year-old girl, varsity volleyball player. She was, I believe she had gone from, she was over at the other school taking like a teaching course or teacher training course, you know, one of the programs for school. And she drove back over to her school, which is there are 2 high schools in our town. And she parked her car and she was crossing the crosswalk. She had a cross sign, the light was red. She was crossing the crosswalk, and a drunk driver in the middle of the day ran the red light and hit her. He stayed at the scene. She was brought to the hospital with critical injuries, and after a day or so, her parents were told that her injuries were just too severe, and there's nothing they could do, and she passed away at 17. And I know this stuff happens, but I can't even imagine what her family's going through. All over town, there are these little things that say, her name was Beth, so they say Beth Strong. Like they did the thing, you know, in the overpasses when they have the chain link fence, they put the cups into the spaces to spell out words, Beth Strong. So, I can't even imagine. And I thought about that. It happened last week, I think, or possibly the week before. And I thought about that, and I thought, you know, get a grip, Renee. Get a grip. So I've done nothing to her hair in quite some time. And while it's a little wild, absolutely 0 tangles. Absolutely 0 matting. And it kind of dries the way it dries, so you know I could just move it around my fingers, but it had dried stuck up, but really just a little dampness. I really want to get those little mini curlers or something like that, to because she does have almost a natural wave to the hair. I want to try some different things. I want to wet her head completely and put it back. You know, that real fresh, clean, newborn baby look. And I can also dress it up. A little tomboy today. Where's your bow? So this kind of picks up the grays. Some of the sharks are gray. Oops. What do you think, Mama? Let's see if we can prop your head up a little bit. There we go. Maybe we'll take off your little hand mitts now so we can see those pretty little fingers. I had almost bought a little shark beanie baby at the consignment shop. It was brand new and all that, and it was like $1.50. And I thought, you know what the heck, it's only $1.50, but $1.50 for something that I absolutely do not need another stuffed animal. So I put it back, but it would go great with this outfit. What did you get on your face? Oh, it's a little balled up fuzz. Pushing it around. Oh well. There she is in her little shark. She's so cute, guys. What do you think of this outfit on her? It's so different. It's so different. Do you want to get a closer look? There she is. She looks slightly worried. See if we can pick up the blue. You can kind of see the blue in her eyes. It's kind of crazy how it doesn't show up on the camera. See her beautiful hair, all a mess back there. See all the different sharks. That's my girl. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. I think we'll be back on to change little Miss Charlie too. Hope you all had a wonderful day, and we will talk soon. Bye for now.